Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here, and the year is almost over. We're almost in 2022. And with that being said, I figured I'd take a little time to make this video just to kind of talk about a topic that I've been having discussions about more and more lately, and that is the real estate timeline. Now, what I mean when I say the real estate timeline is I'm talking about the fact that a lot of people are under lease right now in their apartments and they're looking to buy their first home next year. Um, let's say, for instance, you have a summer lease, so your lease is up in June, July, or August, or something like that. Um, and you're wondering how soon you can start the actual home buying process. So I wanted to make this video quick just to kind of talk about that process in particular and how soon you actually can start the home buying process. And for simplicity's sake of this video, let's just say your lease is up June 1st. Well, if your lease is up June, you can actually close on your home in April. Now, the reason why I say you can close on your home in April is because a big fact that a lot of people don't realize is that when you buy a home, depending on what time of the month, what day of the month you close on, whether it's the first half of the month or the second half of the month, is your first mortgage payment usually isn't until 2 months after you close on your home. So in this example, let's say you closed on your home the first week of April, your first mortgage payment wouldn't be until June 1st. So we close on your home the first week of April. Well, if we close on your home the first week of April, then we know that we have gotten an accepted offer on our home sometime in the beginning of March. The reason why I say the beginning of March is because it usually takes about 30 to 45 days to actually close on your home once you have an accepted offer. And that's because you still have to go through things like the home inspection, the appraisal, going through the loan qualifications, and all that other stuff. So, with that being said, again, that usually takes 30 to 45 days. So, to work backwards, offer accepted beginning of March, 30 to 45 days later, you close in April. 2 months after that, your first mortgage payment is June. All right, now lease is up June 1st. You close on your home April 1st. You put your offer in or got your offer accepted first week of March. Now, let's assume that the whole process of you looking for a home and finally getting that offer accepted, let's say that it took you 3 weeks. Because on average, with my clients, that's typically how long it takes them to find the home that they actually get, 2 to 3 weeks. Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. But again, for the sake of this video, let's say 3 weeks. So offer accepted March, first week of March. Took you 3 weeks to find that home. So now we're all the way in the beginning, mid-February, when we started the process of looking for the house, right? So with that, 3 weeks to find the home, but then before that is the pre-approval process. So actually getting pre-approved for the loan, which normally takes anywhere from 24 to 48 hours, but depending on what your lender asks you for as far as like your W-2s and documents and all that stuff, it can take up to a week to get that done. So now we've moved all the way to the beginning of February, maybe even the end of January. So just to give you guys a quick recap, I know I went backwards the whole time, but this time I'm going to go forward. So again, you have a lease that's up you have a lease that's up June 1st, 2022. You apply for pre-approval the first week of February. You get your pre-approval letter. Now you're out looking for homes with your realtor. Takes you 3 weeks to find something. So February is a short month. Now we're in the first week of March. You found something that you liked. You got your offer accepted. Now we go into the contingency phase. So the home inspection, the appraisal, the loan commitments, all that other stuff takes 30 to 45 days. So let's just say 30 for simplicity's sake. Offer accepted first week of March. 30 days later, April 1st, you close on your home April 1st. You don't have your first mortgage payment until 2 months after you close on your home. So now we're in May, June 1st. First mortgage payment, June 1st. Ironically, it's the same time that your lease is up. So during that period of time, that 2 months where you've closed on your home, but you still actually have your lease in your apartment, you're not making two different payments. So you're not going to have to pay rent and your mortgage at the same time. But it does give you an entire 2 months for you to move out of your apartment without having to worry about rushing or anything like that. And then one of the other biggest advantages of that is that since you have 2 months, if there's any updating you want to do, like changing flooring or painting and all that, you can do all that stuff and take your sweet time doing it. So the biggest thing that I want to reiterate to people is that just because you're under lease and your lease isn't up until maybe mid-year, even late next year, that does not mean that you want to wait until the month that your lease is up or the month before your lease is up to start looking for a home. You can actually start the home buying process as early as February with a June expiration date, for example. But again, the same quality or the same method applies. So let's say you have a lease that's up in May. You can actually start the home buying process in January, and so on and so on. So if you guys are in that situation where you have a lease that's coming up at the end of the year or the mid-year, whatever time of the year it is, and you're thinking about buying a home, make sure to reach out to me. I can help you out with the timelines and the process, and we can get you started. But again, just wanted to make this quick video because this is something that I've been talking to a lot of people about, and it's something that a lot of people don't realize. So again, don't want to keep rambling now, even though I am. So I'm just going to cut the video off. Bye.